Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to do a review on a new episode of World Trigger, which is episode 20. Now, this episode right here, I actually had my good time of enjoyment in this episode. It is pretty simple in a certain way, you know. I'm not going to talk much about some things here and there, but it is. There's nothing much I can really get out of the episode, but explain it in a pretty simple, short way. But I'll try to make it as long as possible, at least to the 3-minute mark, which has always been like that for certain reviews for all of my videos, you know. So if anything else, let's go. Okay, at the beginning we see to it that we have a little like replay of what happened last week at the end of the episode, where Yuuma tells Midori Kawa to like take him on, and if he wins, he could get like 1,503 points from him, all of his points pretty much. However, like Shun on the other hand says, sure, why not? If I lose, I'll call you senpai, you know, many times as you want. However, Yuuma says, not to me, to Osamu, and pretty much like Yuuma is doing it because like he pretty much humiliated Osamu that badly, and I'm like, you know, I like the fact to see a friend to back up his captain or friend, because that's what some people should do, you know. I remember backing up my friend in middle school when he got teased on, and I freaking told him like, go F off, you know, that kind of thing. So let's continue. When it came to Yuuma's match with Shun, he lost the 2 rounds, and I go like, whoa, is this guy really strong? But after that, he ends up murdering and slaughtering the heck out of Shun like no tomorrow. And then after the fight, you know, Shun ends up apologizing to Osamu, and everybody was just in shock and awe to see Yuuma defeating Shun like after 2 rounds of fighting. And I'm thinking about it was like 8-2. And after that, Yuuma and Osamu gets picked up by Jin to go talk to the other border headquarters bosses. And so far, we see to it that Jin says, what do you think of Shun so far, Yuuma? He says, Yuuma says, he's very strong. Like, if I did not have my 10 matches with Konami Kide-senpai, I will guarantee it would have been a total loss for me. I go like, true. Like, if you did not train so hard, etc., I'm pretty sure it would have been total annihilation already. And I understood that from the very start. We all understood that. And while there's some progression with Mika, with Osamu and Yuuma and Jin, not much progression with Chika. I hope she's okay, but she has to be okay. It's no problem at all. And after they reach the border agency, there's a little couple hints with advice from Yuuma, like he lost 2 rounds on purpose so he could get the guy to think he's so crazy to defeat the guy, and then the moves will be so predictable like no tomorrow. And you know, that's one thing to understand, you know, like strategizing, which is a very good thing. You know, sometimes like you got to lose to understand your opponent's moves, and if you know your moves correctly, it's an automatic win for you if you could like read it at a good certain pace. So yeah, I understand Yuuma's advice. So before all that, we see to it that they met with the border agency, and they asked Yuuma about his opinion whether neighbors will strike, because there's a big scale that's going to come up. And I believe that must be the next arc, I believe. Which I kind of went a little sneak peek and have a little read ahead, but what the arc's going to be about, sorry about that. So yeah. So far to it, after a couple minutes, Yuuma says, if you want information, you gotta talk to my replica. And the replica shows up and says, hey, what's up? I am Yuuma's chaperone, and created by Kuga himself, Yuuma's father. And pretty much he says he's willing to help you guys out I'm willing to help you guys out with the information. However, I heard there's a lot of people who hates neighbors in the border agency, you know, and we see to it that he tells them, I'm telling the information. However, you got to promise me of Yuuma's safety, 100%. This was This was a decision that's not very hard to say yes on, okay? Literally. Even the guy named, even I think the big fat obese punk Motokichi Kinuta, the big fat guy, is like, you're just a doll whatsoever. I think about mine, dude, I would slap and punch the out of you if I wanted to. Literally. I understand that I don't know what your issue is, but I will pluck out one of your eyes with just my bare hands if I wanted to right now. Cause, yeah, but Kido says, no problem. As long as he follows the rules, etc., he will guarantee the rights and safety. And the replica says, good. Now we can begin. So, pretty much, this episode was pretty nice overall, you know? And it's over 3 minutes to my freaking shock and surprise of this review. But, overall, you know, like, we see to it that just a fight with Kuga, Yuuma, and Shun, and then Shun's actually a big fan of Jin, you know, etc. And I actually like that, blah, blah, blah. And everyone's shock and awe, you know, little advice from Kuga Yuuma for fighting people. But another thing is like some information about the neighbors is about to come up next episode and I'm going to be excited for it. I'll be honest with you, every time I watch a World Trigger, it goes by really, really quickly, man. I really love this series. Maybe that's the reason why I'm so addicted to it. I don't know why. Like, at first, you know, if you guys watched my reviews back then, like, from the beginning of World Trigger, you guys will know I've been kind of upset or I was dissing on Osamu so badly, but later on I'm actually enjoying it to my surprise, you know? It's really, really shocking. So, overall, nice episode. I'm actually looking forward to the next one with some good info, so let it continue, man. World Trigger's really starting to interest me. So, if anything else, I'll end it here. I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys for my One Piece review tonight, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye.